Hi, in this video we're taking a look at the Denon AH-D600 headphones. As of this video, these are brand new Denon headphones, and Denon has a new line of headphones which they're calling Music Maniac, which you can see right here. It says Music Maniac. Kind of a dumb name, I guess, in some ways, but I think they know what they're doing. They're trying to market these towards a lot of young people who like to travel with their headphones or commute with their headphones and, hook them into their iPhone and iPod. So these are headphones that are pretty much designed for that. Denon even has an app that, is for iOS devices and Android devices that you can listen to your music through, although I have not tried that app. So this is not going to be an unboxing video, but I will show you everything that comes in the box so you can get an idea of how it comes packaged. But I did want to show you the package here. It says it's got Denon's 50mm free edge nanofiber drivers and provides the performance out of the box. It provides the performance of a box loudspeaker from a headphone. Then right here it says Denon's patent-pending pentagonal shaped ear pads with memory foam for comfort and fit. Oh, an acoustically transparent studio quality sound. And this is the back of it. And this is the other side. So it's got a real nice package. As you open this up here, it's got this slip cardboard part. Then it comes with this nice box. And as you open the box, the headphones come packaged inside there, which I've got them placed to the side. And then underneath here, if you lift these up, is going to be your manuals and cables and stuff underneath there, which I've already removed from the box. But I did want to show you the box and show you that it comes in a nice presentation package that you can use to store the headphones when they're not in use also. So that's pretty nice. Now these headphones, as of this video, retail for about $500. So, they're not super high-end headphones. However, in listening to them, the sound of them, they do compare pretty favorably to my Denon D7000s, which I have off to the side right here, as you can see. I'll do a little comparison between those two and how they look a little bit later in this video. So certainly these headphones don't sound quite as good as the higher end D7000s that I've had, but the D7000s are also almost twice as much money too. So I think for the money, these D600s are quite good headphones indeed. So before I show you the headphones more in depth, I wanted to show you what it comes with. So it comes with two sets of cables, and the cables are removable right here. So you can you just plug the left and right sides of the cable right into the headphone. And then this is the headphone that's for home use, and it's looks like this. This is the end of it. It has a little adapter here, so it's terminated with an 1/8 inch adapter that plugs right into your iPhone or iPod. And then it comes with an adapter to plug, a 1/4 inch adapter to plug into your home setup as well. And then another set of cable, which I haven't even opened yet, is these. And these are specialized cables for the iPhone or the iPod. And it also has an inline remote control, which you can kind of see through the package just a little bit. Where is it? It's right in here. And it has controls for the iPhone and the iPod to start and stop and all that. And I believe this also has an inline microphone as well, so you can answer calls while with the headphones on and things like that. It comes with this nice Denon nylon case, or not really case, it's more of a bag. It's a zip carry bag, and the headphones fit in there. And it's just a good place to store the headphones. Also, your adapter can fit right here in this little pocket, which is nice. It's a good place to store the headphones when they're not in use, or if you want to transport them and throw them into your messenger bag or whatever. This is a good bag to do that. So clearly Denon has the mobile audiophile in mind with regards to these headphones, and they've thought about how you're going to transport them and things like that by including this bag. So that's a nice touch. It also comes with this carabiner, and that is supposed to attach to this bag right here in this little loop. And then that way you can attach it to, for security, to your backpack or just to a shelf or something to store it. So those are nice touches and things that it comes with. And then of course you've got your Denon manual here as well. Haven't even opened that yet or anything. So now on to the actual headphones. Again, these are the Denon AH-D600s. They retail for about $500, and they're part of Denon's current Music Maniac line. And are touted as having a very flat frequency response, which means that they don't color your music in any particular way. It's what you feed them is what you're going to get. So if you feed it, you know, a crap source or crap music, you're going to hear a lot of the flaws. However, in my experience, these headphones do make, you know, the music sound pretty good, and very good frequency response, but also with good bass as well. So these are them here. As you can see, they've got a plastic and metal build quality to them. Unlike the D7000s, which have wood ear cups, these have sort of a plastic and metal design. I think these ear cups are actually plastic right here, but they've changed the design a little bit to look a little bit more urban or modern. So, you know, they're certainly not as fine quality as the Denons, you know, the Denon D7000s with the wood ear cups, but again, these are much cheaper. These do provide more sound isolation than the D7000 series or even the D5000s or the D2000s, just because of the design of the ear cups. They provide a better seal around your ear. I don't know if you can see that, the way that the ear cups are. They're just as comfortable wear, in my opinion, but they do provide a bit more isolation. The build quality on these feels very, very sturdy, although again, it's mostly plasticky rather than it being a nice wood finish. But they're very comfortable to wear, maybe slightly heavy, but all in all, a really good headphone for the price, I think. Now let's talk about the sound quality of these in comparison to the Denon D7000s that I have. The D7000s certainly do sound better, although these come fairly close, and so I think for the price, as I've mentioned, you know, these are a good deal. If I would have to call out some differences, vocals on these don't sound quite as clear as the D7000s, just not as crisp. More sibilance in the vocals on these. Also, the vocals are a bit more recessed on these than they are on the D7000s. In terms of the bass and the treble, I would say they're about equal though, however. These have great bass, as do the D7000s, and the treble also sounds quite as good, you know, just as good in my opinion. It's just more the mid-range and vocals on these are not as fine and nuanced and as fun to listen to than they are on the D7000s. In comparing the way that these physically, you can see that the D7000s, and you might check my channel for a full review of these, which I've done in a prior video, but you can see these just have a much nicer fit and finish. They've got wood ear cups, and you know, they just look a lot more fine and nice and more sort of professional in a way, whereas these here just look cheaper and just more sort of street, for lack of a better word. They don't look bad, but again, these are more urban looking or something and cheaper looking, I guess just because they're plastic here. Maybe that's the main reason. Whereas the D7000s just have a much more refined look and sound to them. So to sum up, I think the new Denon D600s are quite nice headphones for the money. Certainly much better than, say, like Monster Beats or something like that. I think in this price range, you really can't go wrong with the Denons. They've got a good flat frequency response, which means that they're quite accurate, and they work quite well unamped with an iPhone or iPod or something like that. However, you can also use them with an amp as well. They've got a 25 ohm rating, and they sound good in very many circumstances. I've tried these on my home stereo. I've tried these on my computer, you know, DAC setup. I've also tried them in a home theater environment as well, and they work quite well for that too, especially since they have really good isolation. If you travel a lot, like if you commute on a bus or a subway, these are also great headphones too because of the isolation that they provide. And they're very comfortable, and I think for the price, they're really good headphones. Another benefit is the fact that they have removable headphone cables means that a third party can make headphone cables that would plug right into here, and maybe they would improve the sound a bit too. So that might be a plus as well. So all in all, I can recommend these Denon D600s. I think for around $500, they're really quite good headphones, and you could do a lot worse. I mean, I don't know if you can find another headphone for $500 that sound as good as these in terms of just the way that they sound and the flat frequency response that they provide. They certainly don't sound quite as good as my D7000s, but on the other hand, these also don't cost nearly as much either. So, so you have to take that into consideration. Now you might be asking yourself, well, what about the new Denon D7100s, which are also new? Well, I don't have those to review for you, unfortunately. Those are also about $1,100 as of this video, so they're quite expensive headphones. And I don't foresee myself getting those unless I read some of the reviews as time goes on saying that they really blow the D7000s out of the water or something like that. If that's the case, then I may look to get the D7100s. But as of this video, I'm not really considering the D7100s because I haven't heard a lot about them yet in terms of how they compare and what they sound like and whether or not they're worth the money. In fact, one of the articles that I read recently, it's a Wired UK article, was reviewing the Denon D600s, and they were saying that they're very close to the Denon D7100 in terms of sound. So as of this video, I'm not sure about the D7100s and whether or not they're worth the high price being charged. But I can tell you that I do think the D600s are worth the money. They're really a great headphone for the price. Great bass also with the 50mm drivers as well. They have a really nice flat frequency response and provide a really nice rich sound for pretty much any kind of music that you want to listen to. And quite honestly, I really can't find much flaw with these at all, both in terms of the way they look, nor the sound quality, nor the price being charged. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. This has been my first look of the Denon D600 headphones. See you in my next video.